the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you, get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me at
Just meet me at the Just meet me at the I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds on white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? You say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire
Good afternoon, all my students. So you are staying with grade 10 English medium class. So today I'm going to conduct the model paper session for the first term. Okay. So I know there are so many new students here as well, and also my past pupils as here as well. So I have already sent the paper to their home in the month of April with the tutorial, right? Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. Okay, Buddha? Right. How are you? How was Aurdu? Huh? How are you? Hmm. Newcomer. Yeah. So put new to the chat if you're a new student. Yeah, Happy New Year for you too. Why not? Hmm? Yeah, Isuru. It's new, right? I think last week we have not the class. All right. Yeah, because of Urdu. My name is Shavon. Hi, Shavon. What's up? All right. So turn off the chat. Okay, so today, all the newbies, all the new students, you have to listen to me very carefully. Today, I'm going to conduct the first term paper, model paper. I'm going to discuss the model paper with you, first term model paper. And also, I will explain everything about our classes as well, Bhuta. For my past pupils, for the students who have paid the class fee for the month of April, right? I have sent the tute that is regarded for the month. Where's the tute? And also the paper, right, to their home, right? Each and every month, we are sending the tutes, papers that is relevant to the particular month to their doorstep, to your doorstep, right? And also, Buddha, there are so many features in our class, right? If you miss the in the live class, you can ask questions and learn. That means you can, if you have any problems, I tell you, put problem to the chat. Then I will turn on the mic of you, and you can talk with me directly. You can talk with me, and you can come up. We can come up for the solution that for the problem that you have. Okay. And this is a tutorial that is regarded for the month of April. So for my students, for the pupils, for the students who have paid the class fee for the month of April, I have sent the tute and the first term model paper to their home in the month of April, right? So I will show my new students the quality of my tute. Like it's very, when we are come up with a lesson, right? It's properly organized, and also there are some extra problems and answers, and there are a lot of stuffs that you can gain by attending to my class, and I will tell every features about my class. Meanwhile, I'm doing the seminar. Okay, right. So I think there are so many international students, international school students in my English medium class as well. The problem is, Buddha, actually, after the Corona season, you know the terms, the time period for a term and the time period නේද ඒක මෙස් එකක් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි. Some schools වල term test ඉවරයි, some schools වල term test තාම තියෙනවා, තාම තියලත් නැහැ, lessons කරලා නැහැ, සමහර වල කරලා ඉවරයි. හරි. මේක මේ එක flow එකකට යන්නේ නැහැ. එක flow එකකට ගන්න වෙයි, සමහරට තව අවුරුද්දක් දෙකක් යනකොට එක flow එකකට එයි ලංකාවේ. ඔක්කොම schools එක පොඩි time එකක් යනවා because of the corona, you know. All right. Whatever it is. So my duty as a maths tutor, my duty is to teach you the concepts of mathematics properly, right? And also you have to remember that mathematics is a subject, right? That you have to peep into that, right? කියන්නේ ඒක කඩපාඩම් කරන විෂයක් නෙවෙයි. හරි. මේකට peep මේකට නේද? එබෙන්න ඕනේ. එබිල මේක හොඳට අධ්‍යයනය කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? And also, it is very pathetic that in education system in Sri Lanka, in all levels, most probably, actually, our students are intend to for the කඩපාඩම්, like mathematical concepts හරියට පිළිවෙලට උගන්වන්නේ නැහැ. මම ගොඩක් දැකලා තියෙනවා. හරි, conceptual learning is zero in some schools. I don't know. I mean, it's very, 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 very pathetic, right? Okay. So, and also, as I'm your maths tutor, So as far as concerning about the educational qualifications of mine, I got 9 A's for O levels and I got 3 A's for A levels in math stream. And I got selected for the Faculty of Engineering, University of Peradeniya. And I have already completed the BSc, Bachelor of Science of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and have graduated from University of Peradeniya in 2014. So, sorry, 2014 is my batch, and I have graduated in 2019. Like, because of the strikes and things, I had to stay like 5 years in the University of Peradeniya. Okay, what's up? Let's go. Question number 1. What is the most suitable value for the root 7? So this is regarding the square root, the lesson of square root, your second unit, right? So you have already learned about the finding the square root for the first approximation, right? I think you can remember that. So what do you mean by finding the square root for the first approximation? That means, right, the square root for the first approximation is, right, can first decimal place එකට round off කරපුවාම එන answer එක තමයි ඔය first approximation එකෙන් ඉන්නේ. Now, for example, what is the method that I need to find the root 7 for the first approximation? So what you have to do, right? You have to find, right? මෙතන නේද? 7ට අඩු square number එක සහ 7ට වැඩි square number එක ළඟම තියෙන square numbers දෙක හොයාගන්න ඕනේ. Right? So you know about these square numbers, right? Square numbers, then you know 1 squared. 1 squared is 1. 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. 3 squared. 3 squared is 9. So you can understand the 7 is situated in between the 4 and 9, right? The square numbers 4 and 9, right? So if I take the positive square root, so I can say root 7 is greater than the positive square root of 4 and positive square root of root 9 is greater than root 7. So here it is 2. So root 7 is situated in between 2 and 3. So 2 point something, right? So when you have, you can see, okay, 7. What is the gap between the 4 and 7? It is 3. The gap is 3. What is the gap here? Gap is 2. So 7 is very closer to 9. That means root 7 should be very closer to root 9. That means 3. Root 7 should be very closer to 3. So there you can understand, Pute, root 7 is in between 2 and 3. So the midpoint 2.5. Midpoint is 2.5. No, so if the root 7 is very closer to 3, that means, right, එහෙනම් මේක 2.5 වලට වඩා වැඩි අගයක් වෙන්න ඕන. You have to understand what I'm saying. If the root 7 is very closer to 9, sorry, 7 is very closer to 9 rather than 4, root 7 should be very closer to root 9, that means 3. So root 7 should be very closer to 3. It is situated in between 2 and 3. If it is very closer to 3, the value should be greater than 2.5. All right. Right. 2.6 into 2.6. Let's see 2.6 into 2.6. What is the value? If you multiply 26 by 26, 6 into 6, 36, 3 left, 6 into 2, 12, 12 plus 3, 15, 2 into 6, 12, 1 left, and 5. So here 676. If it is 2.6 into 2.6, 2 decimal places, so it is 6.76. All right. Okay, let's see 2.7 into 2.7. Let's see 2.7 into 2.7. If we multiply 27 by 27, 7 into 7, 49, 4 left. 7 into 2, 14, 4 plus 4, 18. 14, 1 left. Here it is 5, 9, 2, 7. If it is 2.7 into 2.7, that's the value is 7.29. So there you can understand 7. 7 is situated in between these two values. Okay, now I should find that what is the closer value for the 7. Then මේ දෙන්නගේ gap එක බලන්නකෝ පුතේ. What is the gap between these two numbers? 7 minus 6.76. That would be 0.24, right? 0.24. What is the gap between these two? What is the gap between these two? Right? These two, it is 0.29. මෙතන 0.29 මේ දෙන්නක gap එක. මෙතන 0.24. එතකොට මෙයා වඩා closer මෙයාට. 7 is very closer to 6.76. So I shall say then එහෙනම් දැන් root 7 කියන එක එහෙනම් it is හරි partially equal to හරි it is partially equal to 6.76 के root එකට. You have to understand what I'm saying, right? The 7 is then 7 වඩා closer මෙයාටනේ. එහෙනම් root 7 කියන එක partially equal වෙනවා මෙයාගේ square root එකට. ඒතර එයාගේ square root එක 2.6. එහෙනම් මෙන්න first approximation එකට value එක 2.6. So within brackets you have to write first approximation, but here you have to underline පුතා. So the answer is 2.6. So the answer is 2.6. A very deeper study about this. Okay, we shall take the root 7. What is the value for the root 7? So here you can see 2.64 something, right? If I round off this value for the first decimal place, so you can understand for here, value lesser than 5, so it is 2.6. And a square root value maker, if we round off for the first decimal place, that is the value you are coming up with the first approximation. Turn on the chat. Can you understand this? Put a heart in the chat if you can understand. Yeah? Everything is all right, right? All right. Sure. Okay, we shall go to the second question. Okay, you have to factorize this. This is a quadratic equation. 12th unit එක දෙනවානේ. පුතා we will do the 12th unit in the month next month. කියන්නේ ඒක කරලා අපි second term එක start කරමු. Don't worry about it. Okay, what is this? This is a quadratic equation. What do you mean by quadratic equation? What is this? Like 2x plus 1. So there you can understand the unknown constant is x, no? That is the algebraic term in this expression. So here the largest power of the unknown constant is 1. You can understand that. That type of expressions. Right? Make a quadratic equation. Equation when is equal 0 hari මොකක්ද තිබුණා? මේක quadratic function එකක්. Sorry, yeah. Quadratic function. හරි. වර්ගජ ශ්‍රිතයක්. නැත්නම් වර්ගජ ප්‍රකාශනයක්. Quadratic expression. Quadratic expression. The better version. The quadratic expression. හරි. The quadratic equation එකක් වෙන්නේ equal 0 වුණා. Okay, quadratic expression. Then what is this? This is a linear expression. ඒකජ ප්‍රකාශන. X के highest power එක 1. So මේ වගේ එකක් ගත්තොත් x के highest power එක 2. Such type of expressions we call them as quadratic expressions. X के highest power එක 3 නම් ඒකට මොනවද කියන්නේ? හරි. අහගන්න. whatever. Right. Okay. So what is the procedure of factorization of quadratic expressions? So x squared minus 5x plus 6, I need to factorize. The first step is you have to get the product of the first term and last term. If you multiply x squared by plus 6, so the answer is 6 plus 6, 6x squared, right? 6x squared. Now I need to come up with two factors of 6x squared. Their sum should be the middle term of the expression, quadratic expression. You already know the procedure. All right. The thing is here, when we peep into the sign conversions, you already know plus into plus, it is plus. Minus into minus, it is plus. If you multiply same signs, it is plus. Plus into minus, it is minus. Minus into plus, it is minus. If you multiply different signs, it is minus. So 6, then 6 can go 6, I can write 6 into 1. 6x into 1x. මේ දෙන්නගේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකෙන් මේක එනවා. සම් එකෙන් මේ දෙන්නගේ 6x 1x එන්නේ 7x. දැන් මේක ඕන මයිනස් මෙහෙම දැම්මත් මෙහා එනවානේ. minus into minus plus 6 into 1 6x 6x squared මේක එනවා. but මේ දෙන්නගේ සම් එකෙන් මොකක්ද එන්නේ? minus 7x. එහෙනම් වැඩි කරන්න බෑ. මෙතන ඉන්නේ minus 5x එහෙනම්. එහෙනම් එක්ක මෙතන plus plus වෙන්න ඕනේ, එක්ක minus minus වෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, so I can say 2 into 3. Also we can get 6. So 3x into 2x, I can get 6x squared. මෙතනක සම් එකෙන් ඉන්නේ 5x plus 5x 5x plus. එතකොට මෙහෙම minus 3x minus 2x ගත්තොත් මේ දෙන්නගේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකෙන් මෙහාව එනවා. minus into minus plus 3 into 2 6 x squared. මේ දෙන්නගේ සම් එකෙන් minus 5x එනවා. වැඩේ හරි. Now you have to write the middle term in terms of these two factors. It doesn't matter what you write first. Minus 3x first ලිව්වත් මෙයා ලිව්වත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. You will come up with the same answer. Plus 6. Right? X is a common term, so I can take x out, so x minus 3. I can take minus 2 out. Here should be x, so here minus 2x. Here plus no. Minus should be multiplied by minus 2 into 3. So now we can understand x minus 3 is a common term, so I get it out. So here x, here minus 2. This is the answer. Turn on the chart. Can you understand this? Just rather than taking the answer of the question, I have explained about all the matters there, right? That we called as the conceptual teaching. And you are going through the conceptual learning. Okay? So I'm doing O levels in 12 years in grade 7. You think? Focus on this. Okay, so on the chart. Yeah, Sinhala is grade 7. He's doing O levels. Okay, sounds good. All right. Right. When I was teaching the particular lesson, finding the factors of the quadratic expressions, I have taught it. All right. And make a question paper discussion. Deeply okay. Right. You can understand, right? Then may then a marker kill prashna and nebuda. For example, if you write x squared minus 2x minus 3x, it doesn't matter. You can get x, so here it is x minus 2 minus 3 x minus 2. I can take x minus 2 out, so here x minus 3. Then may then a marvela yenne. It doesn't matter. Then we are 2 into 3 liwat 6 ne 3 into 2 liwat 6 ne. There are product take dina maruna dawla ne. Mehemat pulo mehemat gannu pulo. According to the information given in the figure, find the value of A, B, C. Puta, regarding the geometry of triangles, in the geometry of triangles, you already know exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. This is the exterior angle. This exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Okay. interior opposite angles. That means, Puta, here it is 90. So I can say 90 plus ABC is equal to 150. I want to make ABC, angle ABC as a subject. So I need to subtract 90 from here in order to make this as a subject. If you subtract something from one side of an equation, you have to subtract that thing from other side of the equation as well. So ABC is equal to 60. Turn on the chart. Can you understand? Perfect. Perfect. Do we have to write the theorem? But normally in the first paper, you don't have to write the theorems, okay? The first paper. You can show it in the diagram and you can solve up. So can we get the 180 to find the ABC value? The same thing, Bude, turn off the chat. Yeah, asking. Devumi asking, then Devumi Hano, then make a Devumi mic on turn. Turn on the mic for the Devumi. Devumi, turn on the mic.
Sir.
Yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, you're asking this question, no? So here,
Yes, sir.
here 150, so here should be 30, right? Because this is a straight angle. So now you can find this angle, no? Again.
No, sir.
90 plus 30 is equal 180. 90 plus 30 means 120. I can take 120 to other side. So that becomes minus 120. So the answer is 60, right? Everyone here, no? Yeah, okay.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Then එකම තමයි මේ thing. The exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. නේ? දැන් තේරෙනවද? මෙතන ආන්සර් මේක එන්නේ 180 minus මේ දෙන්නගේ sum එක. නේ? ඒතර මේකත් 180. Same thing then. Whatever the method you can do it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do. All right. So here you have to understand something like the here if the a plus 2 is equal 7, right? If I want to make a as a subject, what I do, I have to subtract 2 from here. If you subtract 2 from here, you have to subtract 2 from here. Then අන්තිමේදී result එක මොකද්ද පුතා? 7 minus 2 හරි. ඒතර මේ step එක අමතක කරන්නකෝ. මේ +2 කියන කෙනාගේ equation එකේ side එක shift කරපුවාම -2 වෙනවා. හරි. දැන් මෙහෙම තිබ්බ කියලා හිතන්නකෝ. If I want to eliminate -3, you have to add +2 to here and +2 to here. So a final result is this, no? එහෙනම් මේ -2 එක මේ side එක shift කරාම +2 වෙනවා කියලා හිතන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් මේ මෙහෙම ලියන්න ඕනේ නෑ. The ABC I can say take 90 to the other side. 150 minus 90. පොඩි දේවල් කියනවා ඉතින් ගණනකොට x. Okay. According to the information given in the figure, calculate the PQ arc length. Hari, R length නෙමෙයි arc length. Okay. Puta, what do you mean by a sector of a circle? Sector of a circle කියන්නේ මොකද? Sector of a circle. This is a sector of a circle. Sector of a circle is consist of 2 radii and 1 arc length. If I take this as the arc length S, the angle between the 2 radii inside of the sector of the circle, we call it as the angle of the center. Angle of the center in the sector of the circle. So, පුතා, මේ arc length එක, මේ බලන්න මේ theta. If the theta is 360, if theta is 360, what is this arc length? මෙයා 360 කියන්නේ හැදෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? Circle එක. ඒතර circle එකේ වටේ දිග ප්‍රමාණය 2πr නේ. So, for 360 it is 2πr. So, what is for theta? මෙච්චරට අච්චර නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද? ඔන්න arc length එක. ඒතර ඕක පොඩ්ඩක් අර theta 2πr උයි මාරු කරලා පොඩ්ඩක් ලස්සනට ඔන්න මේක තමයි පුතේ arc length එක. sector of a circle එකක arc length එක හොයන equation එක. Right? So you can understand the angle of the center is 90. So 90 over 360 into 2πr. Then me 90 is 360 වලට 4. So 1 over 4 into 2πr. ඇත්තටම circle එකෙන් 1 over 4 නේ. So 1 over 4 into 2 5 radius is 7 r. So the answer is 11, right? Turn on the chat. Can you understand? දැන් මේ derivation ඕනේ නැහැ. මේ ඔයාලට පැහැදිලි කරන්න මේ කරේ. හරි? Okay? Everything is all right? If you have a problem, just put problem to the chat. Turn on the chat. මොන කරද? Turn on the chat. Everyone. Put a heart to the chat if you care to understand everything here. අදාළ දේවල් නෙමෙයි අහන්නේ. ඒක තමයි ක්ලාස් එකේ අර ඉගෙන ගන්න නෙමෙයි ફોකස් එක තියෙන්නේ. ඉවර වෙන වෙලාවයි, අරවයි, මේවයි. The first paper එකේ වුණත් ඉතින් method එක ඕන ඉතින්. ඔයා මේ equation එක ලියලා ඒකට substitute කරා. මේ equation එක ලියව substitute කරා. මම මේ derivation එක කියන්නේ ඔයාලට මතක් කරා. Right? Turn on the show. Express this in logarithm form. Let me explain about what is the index form and what is the logarithm form. For example, then පුතා, then 2 to the power 3 is 8 no. 2 into 2 into 2, 8 no. For this 2 we call it as, so this has been written in index form. This has written in index form. For this 2 we call that as base. For this 3 we call it as index. For this 8 we call it as value. For this whole thing 2 to the power 3, for this whole thing we call it as power. If I want to convert this index format to the logarithm format, what you have to do? You have to put a log base. Base එක කවුද 2 නේ? Base එක දානවා මෙතන යටින්. Value එක දානවා මෙතනින්. Equal to the index. ඔන්න logarithm format එක පුතේ. Logarithm of 8 to the base 2 is 3. එහෙමයි මේක කියවන්න. Logarithm of 8 to the base 2 is 3. අටේ දෙකේ පාදයට ලඝු ගණකය 3යි. 8 යනු දෙකේ කීවෙනි බලයද? What is the power of, what is the නේද? 8 යනු දෙකේ කීවෙනි බලයද? 3යි. Then this is the index format, this is the logarithm format. log base should be here, value should be here, equal to the index. So මෙයා බවට පත් කරන්නේ කොහොමද නේ? මෙයා තමයි base එක. මෙයා index එක. මේ value එක 2 to the power 3 is equal 8. එහෙනම් මේක logarithm form එකෙන් ලියුවාම answer එක මේක. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? The index format එක logarithm format එක. ලෝෂනා පුළුවන් උපරිම කරනවා. Okay. Turn off the chat. Yeah. Log. Right. Log 8 of 8 to the base 2 is 3. මේක වෙනම අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න ඉස්සරහට. Then for example, we know 3 to the power 2 is 9. No? So this is the index format. So how I can logarithm? Log base should be here, value should be here, equal to the index. This is index format, this is logarithm format. Okay. 4 to the power 2 is 16. So log base here, value here, equal to the index. Okay. Find the least common multiple of 2ab and 3a squared. What is the method that we have to do? We can do this by using the prime factors and 2ab and 3a squared. The first thing is, Puta, you need to look upon the numeric part of this algebraic expression. So you can see 2 is the numeric part. You have to write the numeric part in terms of prime numbers. 2 is already a prime number. So 2 is 2 to the power 1. So 2 to the power 1 into a to the power 1 into b to the power 1. 3a squared. What is the numeric part? 3. I have to write 3 in terms of prime numbers. But already 3 is a prime number. So I can write 3 as 3 to the power 1. And here a to the power 2 මේ තීරුවේ මේ column එකේ ඉන්නේ 2 ගේ powers විතරයි ලියන්නේ. මේකේ a ගේ powers විතරයි. Only the b ගේ powers. Only the 3's powers. So a squared. So I have to write in this column a to the power 2. So what is the LCM? In LCM, හරි. වැඩිම බලය සහිත පදය ගන්න ඕනේ. Term of 2 which has the highest power. එයා විතරනේ ඉන්නේ 2 to the power 1. වැඩිම බලය සහිත පදය. Term of a which has the highest power. මේ දෙන්නගේ highest power එක තියෙන a to the power 2. It was මේ column එකේ b to the power 1. එයා විතරනේ ඉන්නේ මේ column එකේ 3 to the power 1. So 2 into 3 it is 6. So 6a squared b is the LCM of these two algebraic expressions. Algebraic terms no, whatever. Right. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the LCM? LCM එක කියලා කියන්නේ මේ දෙන්නගෙන්ම බෙදන්න පුළුවන් කුඩාම කෙනා. Least thing that can be divided by both of these two. That is the LCM. Actually, Puta, the 12th unit, in grade 10, 12th unit, we couldn't complete that, no? I will teach you, don't worry. I will teach you everything in perfect way. What about the LCM? How to find the LCM of algebraic expressions and numeric terms, everything. Don't worry. I have to do the final lesson of the first term. I will do it. Okay. I will start the second term with that. Okay. All right. We shall go to the next problem. Shade the region, right, A union B dash of A union B. How to do that? Complement of A union B. Complement of A union B means A union B කියන ප්‍රදේශය හැරුණාම ඉතිරි හැම ප්‍රදේශය. දැන් for example දැන් මේ universal set එක හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ බලන්න මෙන්න මේ ස්පේස් එකයි මේ ස්පේස් එකයි මේ ස්පේස් එකයි මේ ස්පේස් එකෙනුයි තමයි මේ සම්පූර්ණ කියන හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර A union B කියලා කියන්නේ පුතා මේ ඔක්කොම all the region that is belong to A and B. මේ dots තුනක් තියලා තියෙන්නේ මම. I shall say here A, here B, here C, here D. A union B means B, C, D. මේ ඔක්කොම. ඒතර A union B ගේ complement එක කියලා කියන්නේ මේ B, C, D ඇරෙන්න ඉතිරි ප්‍රදේශය. That is only A, right? So you have to shade it. So you have to shade this region. That is the complement of A union B. A union B dash of the A union B. Okay. All the space that is not belongs to the A union B is the A union B dash. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So here you can understand you have to solve this. There are algebraic fractions. When you refer these algebraic fractions, you can understand denominator is different. So you have to go for a common denominator. You know, when we are solving the fractions, if the denominators are different, you have to go for a common denominator. The better option for the common denominator is the least common multiple of these two denominators. But when you refer these two terms, you can understand x is a factor of 3x. Because of that, 3x is the least common multiple there. So I can convert this x into 3x. So how to convert this x into 3x? You have to multiply x by 3. If you multiply denominator of a fraction, you have to multiply the numerator of the fraction from that as well. If you multiply x by 3, you have to multiply this 1 by 3 as well. So plus 2 over 3x. So there you can understand. So here it is 3, here 3x, no? So the denominator is 3x. So 3 into 1, 3, 3 plus 2. So the answer is 5 over 3x. So the answer is 5 over 3x. Can you understand this, Shruti? So now can you understand from my past pupils? If you told your friends more about our class and the seminar more, how many things you are learning here? Huh? කොච්චර දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්නවද බලන්නකො. Transfer. Kamal loaned 40,000 for 3% of monthly simple interest rate. How much will he receive as the interest after a month? Monthly interest rate එක දීලා තියෙනවා. 3%. ඒ කියන්නේ if you loan 100 rupees, monthly interest is 3 rupees. Per 100 it is 3. So how much for 40,000? මෙච්චරකට අච්චර නම් මෙච්චරකට කොච්චරද? 3 into 4, 12, right? And 2 zeros. So the answer is 1,200. That is the monthly interest for the loan amount of 40,000. 3% monthly simple interest rate. That means more than 103. 100ක් ලෑට ගත්තොත් 3ක් පොලේ. So how much it is for 40,000? මෙච්චරකට අච්චර නම් මෙච්චරකට කොච්චරද? Let's go to the 10th problem. Are the two triangles shown in figure is congruent? When we talk about the congruency of triangles, there are 4 cases. S, side, side, side. That means if the 3 sides of a triangle is equal to another 3 sides of another triangle, those 2 triangles are congruent. Number 2, SAS, side, angle, side, side, included angle and side. That means 2 sides and an included angle is equal to the 2 sides and included angle of another triangle. Those 2 triangles are congruent. Angle should be included angle of the sides are. AAS, angle, angle, side. 2 angles and a corresponding side. Equal lang edina congruent. RHS, 2 right angle triangles වල hypotenuse එකයි තව side එකකුයි equal නම් congruent. දැන් RHS ගන්න බෑනේ පුතේ. මොකද අපිට මේකේ මේක තමයි hypotenuse එක මේකේ hypotenuse එක ඒ දෙනාගේ equal කියලා දීලා නැහැ. එතකොට ගන්නම බෑ. හරි. AAS ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද දැන්? Here it is 90 නේ. Here it is then 60 නේ. දැන් අපි දන්නවනේ පුතා the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 නේ පුතා. ඒ 180 වලින් 90 මෙතන හැදිලා තියෙනවා. තව 90 more. තව 90 හැදෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ 90 වලිනුත් 60 මෙතන හැදෙනවා. එහෙනම් මෙතන 30 වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට තමයි 180 වෙන්නේ. Already 90 completed out of 180. 90 more to go. මෙතනින් 60 හැදුනා මෙතන 30 වෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් බලන්නකෝ පුතේ. මේ two triangles හරි. ඔන්න බලන්න. දැන් මම මේක මේ බලන්න මේ 90 degree මෙතන 90 degree ඔන්න තව එක angle එකක් හරි 30 30 ඔන්න තව angle එකක් හරි two angles okay corresponding side මේ බලන්න 30 ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්න side එක මෙයා මේකේ 30 ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්න side එක මෙයා අන්න corresponding side දෙකකුත් equal so I can say these two triangles are congruent according to the case AAS angle corresponding side. Sorry. වෙන විදිහක් නෑ මේක congruent කියලා කිය. Okay, angles දෙකක් equal. මේ බලන්න 30 ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්න side එක මේකේ 30 ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්න side එකට equal. Corresponding side එකක් equal. So I can say is that congruent? Yes, congruent. Yes, congruent. According to what case? According to angle corresponding side. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? Not sure. Ninth question. Write down two positive integers which satisfy the inequality x minus 1 is lesser than 2. Puta, in inequalities, there are 6 laws of inequality. අසමානතා පිළිබඳ නීති 6ක් තියෙනවා. අග. පුතේ. You already know that 3 is greater than 2 නේ. Okay. At same value for the both the sides. So here it is 3, here it is 4. 4 is greater than 3. So the first law of inequalities is if you add the same value for the both the sides of the inequality, this inequality sign doesn't change. On the first law. Second law, you already know 3 is greater than 2. If I subtract the same value from both the sides, 2 is greater than 1. Inequality sign doesn't change. Third law, you already know that 3 is greater than 2. I am multiplying both the sides by same positive value. Same positive value. Here 4, here 6. 6 is greater than 4. Inequality sign doesn't change. Right? You already know 16 is greater than 4. No? I divide both the sides by same positive value. Positive value. Here 1, here 4. 4 is greater than 1. If you divide the inequality by the same positive value, inequality sign doesn't change. But inequality sign does change only for just 2 occasions. What is that? You already know 3 is greater than 2. No? If you multiply both the sides by same negative value, for example, here it is minus 4, here it is minus 6. Minus 4 is greater than minus 6. Inequality sign change. Other thing is, you already know 16 is greater than 4. If you divide both the sides by same negative value, plus over minus minus, minus over, sorry, here plus no, plus over minus minus, minus 1, here minus 4. But minus 1 is greater than minus 4. Inequality sign does change. If you add the same value for both the sides of an inequality, inequality sign doesn't change. Rule number 1. If you subtract the same value from an inequality from both the sides, inequality sign doesn't change. If you multiply both the sides of an inequality by the same positive number, inequality sign doesn't change. Right? If you divide both the sides of an inequality by the same positive number, inequality sign doesn't change. But if you multiply both the sides of an inequality by a negative number, inequality sign does change. If you divide both the sides of an inequality by the same negative number, inequality sign does change. අසමානතාවයක දෙපැත්තම එකම ඍණ සංඛ්‍යාවකින් ගුණ කළොත් හරි එකම ඍණ සංඛ්‍යාවකින් බෙදුවොත් හරි විතරයි අසමානතා ලකුණ මාරු වෙන්නේ. හරි. Rules of inequalities. No rules of inequalities. හරි. Right. So you can understand, right? Okay. Okay. So here, what is the inequality? X minus 1 is lesser than 2. I need to make x as the subject. So this minus 1 is a disturb. So I need to eliminate that. So I add 1 here. So I add 1 here. You already know. When I add something, same thing for both the sides of an inequality, this inequality sign does not change. So x is less than 3. This is the solution. Then අපෙන් අහනවා පුතේ, write down the two positive integers which satisfy the inequality. මේ inequality එක satisfy කරාම solution එක මේක. මේකේ තියෙන positive integral solutions තමයි අපෙන් අහන්නේ. Sir, what do you mean by integers, sir? Integers means පුතේ, all the negative whole numbers 0 and all the positive whole numbers, we call them as integers. All the negative whole numbers 0 and all the positive whole numbers, we call them as the integers. So what are the solutions, integral solutions for x lesser than 3? 3ට වඩා අඩු ඉන්ටිජර්ස් ඔක්කොම. එහෙනම් 3ට වඩා අඩු කිව්වහම දෙකේ ඉඳලා මේ පැත්තට තියෙන ඉන්ටිජර්ස් ඔක්කොම තමයි පුතේ මේ ඉනීක්වලිටි එකේ සොලියුෂන්ස් වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි අහන්නේ පොසිටිව් ඉන්ටිජර්ස් මොනවද? ඒ සොලියුෂන් සෙට් එකේ ඉන්න පොසිටිව් ඉන්ටිජර්ස් මොනවද පුතේ මේ? +1 and +2. Just only +1 and +2. තමයි positive integral solutions of this inequality. 3ට වඩා අඩුයි 2 1 බිඳුව ගන්න බෑනේ. බිඳුව කියන්නේ positive integer කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි. මේවා negative integers, මේවා positive integers, මේක 0. Turn on the chat. හොඳට තේරෙන්න ඕනද? හරි. For this we call it as the conceptual discussion පුතේ. කියන්නේ okay, to be honest, okay? And be honest and just tell me, how is my teaching actually? What do you feel about it? If it is bad, it's okay. You can say it's bad. It's okay, Buddha. All right. නෑ 0 කියන්නේ positive integer කෙනෙකුත් නෙවෙයි negative integer කෙනෙකුත් නෙවෙයි 0 0. But 0 is an integer. තේරුණා? All right. Let's go. 0 කියන්නේ negative integer කෙනෙකුත් නෙවෙයි positive integer කෙනෙකුත් නෙමෙයි 0 is 0 but 0 is an integer. Number of bananas in 7 combos of bananas are given below. Find the median of it. So here we are, so here datas වගේක් දීලා තියෙනවානේ. මෙයා මොන datasද මේවට කියන්නේ? Ungrouped datas. අසමුහිත දත්ත. Ungrouped datas. ඒ කියන්නේ අර class intervals වල දාලා හැම data නෙමෙයි මේවා ඉල්ල අමු අමුවේ දත්ත ටිකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. Ungrouped datas. හරි. When we want to find the parameters in data distribution of ungrouped datas, first thing is we need to make those datas in ascending order. All right, what is the least value here? 8. Next, 9. 8, 9, then it is 10. Then it is 11. Then it is 12. Then it is 13. Then it is 15. I need to find the median. Median කියලා කියන්නේ මැද ඉන්න value එක. When you are in the ascending order එකේ ඉන්නකොට මැද ඉන්න value එක තමයි median එක කියලා කියන්නේ. Median එක ගන්න කොහොමද? If the number of data is n, right? n plus 1 over 2 at data එක තමයි පුතේ median කියලා කියන්නේ. Now, how many data? 7. So 7 plus 1 over 2 at data. 7 plus 1 8 නේ. 8 over 2 4. එහෙනම් fourth data එක තමයි median එක වෙන්නේ. 1 2 3 4. So this is the median. ඇත්තටම මෙයානේ මැද ඉන්නේ මේ. 11. Uda, this is a provincial first paper. First paper, hari? May first pass paper එක. Provincial paper එක. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? Okay. Top of the show. I have 90 marks for the exam with Vidushan Imsara, right? In a certain box, in a certain block, in certain box, there are 2 blue pens, there are 4 red pens, and there are 3 black pens. So what is the total number of pens? 9. What is the probability of the pen taken out randomly being a red pen? Red pens ඔක්කොම 4යි, all pens 9යි. එහෙනම් 9කින් 4ක් red pens. එහෙනම් probability එක 4/9, right? 9න් 4ක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් red. So this is the answer. Tikshana, raise hand. Give the chance for the Tikshana to turn on the mic. Yes, Tikshana, what is the problem? Tikshana, if you have any problems, you can raise your hand. Yes, Tikshana, what's the problem?
සර් මෙයාට කලින් ක්වෙස්චන් එකේ මේ තිබ්බනේ අර 7 කම්බෝස් කියන තිබ්බ දැන් ඕක බැරි වෙලා හරි ඊවන්
one?
නම්බර් එකක් වුණොත් 6 4 වගේ ඒ වගේ
Yeah, let me. Yeah. In this question, you are asking if it is an even number, how to find the median, right?
yes
එතකොට කරන්නේ මෙහෙමයි. So for example, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever like this. Here you can understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are how many data?
6
6 data. Even number එකක් වුණොත් මැද එක්කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි ඉන්නේ දෙන්නෙක්. ඔයාලට පේනවනේ the 6 and 8.
yes sir
ඒතර ඒ දෙන්නගේ මැද වැලියු එක තමයි ගන්නෙ. ඒ ගන්නේ දෙන්න එකතු කරලා දෙකෙන් බෙදුවා. 8 plus 6 14, 14 divided by 2 7. ඇත්තටම මේ දෙන්නගේ මැද ඉන්නේ 7. තේරුණාද?
okay sir thank you
හරි. ඒක ගන්නෙ මෙහෙමයි. හරි දාන්නකො. එතකොට මේකම ඔයාලට යූස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ අපි ඉස්සරහට මේක ඉගෙන ගන්නවා පුතේ data distribution කියලා. quartiles, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile කියලා. මේක අපි මේක තව චුට්ටක් deep කතා කරනවා ඉස්සරහට. හරි. මේක ගන්න මෙහෙමයි. හරිද? Number of data 1 2 3 4 5 6 no. Right. So 6 plus 1 over 2 data. Okay. That means 7 over 2 data නේ පුතේ නේද?
yes sir
දැන් මේ improper fraction එක mixed number එකක් කරොත් ඉතින් දෙවරක් 3 6යි 1යි so 3n මෙන්න මේකනේ.
yes
ඊට පස්සේ මේක third data එක කවුද 6. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ මෙන්න මෙතන මේ 6 and 8 ගේ gap එකේ half ගන්නවා පුතේ. 8 minus 6. So 6 plus 8 minus 6 කියන්නේ 2 නේ. Half into 2. That is 1. Answer is 7. හරිද? තේරෙනවද?
okay sir yes
එහෙම නැත්තම් මෙච්චරයි. එහෙම නැත්තම් පුතේ අපි පොඩ්ඩක් බලනවා. Number of data 6. 6 දෙකෙන් බෙදෙනවා පුතේ. 3යිනේ. නේ?
yes sir
එහෙනම් මැද ඉන්නේ third data and fourth data. 3යිනේ 6 දෙකෙන් බෙදුනහම 3යි 4යි තමයි මැද ඉන්නේ එතකොට. ඒ දෙන්න එකතු කරලා දෙකෙන් බෙදුවා. එහෙමත් උත්තරේ එනවා. Can you understand?
yes sir thank you
According to the information given in the figure and find the value of x. Yeah. Gente, ana udah ada. Masih. So here you can understand this is an isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal, so their corresponding angles are equal. So here it is 70. This is also an isosceles triangle, so their corresponding angles are equal. So if it is x, here is x. Now I take the sum of all the angles in the triangle. Here it is 70. Here it is x. We can make larger triangle like angles ගන්නවා. Make x plus 70. So that is equal to 180. Remove the brackets. So 70 plus 70, 140. X plus x, 2x. මේ දෙපැත්තෙම 140ක් අඩු කරනවා කියලා හිතන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්තම් අර මම කිව්වේ concept එක මෙයාව එහාට ගන්නවා 140. That becomes minus 140. So 2x is 40. You need to make x as a subject, so I divide this side by 2. If you divide that side by 2, you have to divide this side by 2 as well. So x is 20. Turn on the chat. Put a heart to the chat if you can understand. Raise your hand if you have any problems, then I can turn on your mic. Rukshan? Yes, Rukshan? Rukshan Mahadi? Yes, Puta, tell me.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
sir,
I can hear you, Puta. Tell me.
I
what's
have
wrong.
actually two questions.
All right. Tell me.
How did you with the 14th question? I didn't understand.
Okay. Puta, do you know in isosceles triangle? Do you know what do you mean by isosceles triangle? Triangles which are the two sides equal in a triangle. දන්නවද ඒක? Rukshan, you have to answer me. I'm coming up.
Yes, sir.
හරි. ඒතර ඔයා දන්නවද ඒවල corresponding angles equal කියලා? මෙයා x නම් මෙයා x කියලා.
Yes, sir.
If it is 70, here should be 70, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
If it is x, here should be x, right? මේ දෙන්න equal. හරිද?
Yes.
When I consider about the ACB triangle, when I consider about the interior angles, here 70, here x, here 70 plus x, okay? Or x plus 70, okay?
Okay, sir.
70 plus x plus, I remove the brackets, plus x plus 70, x plus x 2x, 70 plus 70, 140. 140 දෙපැත්තෙන්ම අඩු කරනවා 2x මොකක්ද තේරෙන්නේ නැති දැන කියන්න මට දැන්
දැන් හරි.
දැන් හරිනේ
Sir, අර 10th question එකේ අර corresponding side එක කොහොමද හොයන්නේ?
corresponding side එක ගන්නෙ දැන් මෙහෙමයි හරිද දැන් අපි හිතමුකෝ මෙහෙමයි හරිද equiangular triangles දෙකක් තියෙනවා කියලා හිතමු අපි මේක 90 මේක 60 මේක 30 මේක 60 මේක 30 කියන්නම්කෝ හරි පුතේ මේ 60 ට opposite side එක මොකද්ද
90 degree.
නෑ 60 කියන angle එකට opposite side එක මොකද්ද
Right hand side.
පුතා 60 කියන angle එකට opposite side එක මොකද්ද කියලා මම අහන්නේ
AC.
AC මේකේ 60 කියන ඇන්ගල් එකට opposite side එක මොකද්ද?
PQ.
අන්න මේ equiangular triangles දෙකේ අන්න corresponding sides. තේරෙනවද? මේක 30 ට ඉස්සරහින් 30 ට පොඩෙන් මන් තව දැන් ඉවර නෑ වෙන්නේ. AB. අරකේ 30 ට ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්නේ කවුද පුතේ? PR. අන්න corresponding sides. corresponding sides ඉන්නේ equiangular triangles වල. ඔය triangles එක congruent වුණොත් තමයි ඔය corresponding sides equal වෙන්නේ. ඒක වෙන කතාවක් මම කියන්නේ
Thank you,
මෙතනට
sir.
දාලා. congruency of triangles පුතා ඔය එක හරියට ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවද? congruency of triangles පාඩම හරියට කවප් වෙලා නෑ මම හිතන්නේ. නේ? කමන්නේ කතා කරන්න just talk just with me
මං
මොකද?
ඒකේ රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස්
හරි it's okay I mean අපි කතා කරලා මේක ගමු. සිවන්නේ ටීචර් නේ මම. හරි. එතකොට corresponding side එකක් වට දැන් අඳුර ගන්න තේරෙනවද?
yes sir.
හරිනේ? corresponding components equal වෙන්නේ congruent නම්. හරි. ඒ triangles දෙකේ. 15th one. You need to solve anchor baba. You need to solve this. What do you mean by solving this? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ equation එක fulfill වෙන. කියන්නේ satisfy කරන x value එක හොයන්නයි ඕනේ. Okay, how to do that? So I need to make x as the subject. Here x over 2 minus 1. I need to eliminate this minus 1. So I add 1 to this side. If you add 1 to that side, you have to add 1 to this side as well. So x over 2 is 2. With any whole number, the denominator is 1. You already know that, right? Now cross multiply. X multiplied by 1 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2. So x is 4. ඔය ඇත්තට මොකද්ද මේ හොයන්නේ? මම බලන්න මෙතනට 4 substitute කරලා 4 over 2 2 minus 1 1. අන left hand එක 1 right hand එකත් 1 මම දැක්කා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ equation එක fulfill වන x තමයි මේ අපි හොයන්නේ. Turn on the chart. Can you understand this? Yeah. All right. Turn on the chart. Nice. We shall go to the next question. Area of the shaded region of the prism is 40 centimeters squared and the length of it එක 10යිලු 10 centimeter. Find the volume. Listen to me very carefully. When I take this cross section, you can understand in this prism, this cross section uniformly lies for the distance of 10 centimeters. In a particular solid object, if the cross section uniformly lies for a certain length, so the volume is cross-sectional area into uniform length that cross-sectional area lies, A into L. Okay. So here it is 40 centimeters squared into 10 centimeters. So it is 400 cubic centimeters. Then cylinder එක වුණත් 5r squared HT. 5r squared කියන cross-sectional area එක H උසක් uniformly distribute වෙනවා. මේ cross section එක කොහෙන් මේක කැපුවත් මෙයා මේක තමයි ඉන්නේ. මේ cross sectional area එක 10 centimeters uniformly lies. Okay. Okay, let's go to the 17th question. This is a indirect proportion ගානක්. Indirect proportions. කොහොමද අපි ඒව කරන මම ඉදී කිව්වා. Man days, man days. 9 men complete a work within 4 days. So how many man days for the particular workload? 9 into 4, 36. Now you need to do the same work. That means the required man days is 36. Hurry. 6 days, how many men? So 6 into x is equal to 36. I need to make x as a subject, so you have to divide this side by 6. So you have to divide this side by 6 as well. So x is equal 6. ඕක ඔහොම නැත්තම් ඉතින් මෙහෙමනේ. මෙන්ස් අතර මේ අර අනිත් මෙතඩ් එක 9 into x 9 is to x. හරි. එතකොට මේක 4 is to 6 නේ. හැබැයි indirect proportions වල 6 into 4 කියලායි ගන්න. ඉතින් උත්තර මේ නටන්න ඕනේ මේ ක්‍රමය ලේසියිනේ. එතකොට මේ 9 over x is equal 6 over 4. හරි. මේ දෙවෙනිම 3ෙන් බෙදන්න පුළුවන්. 9 x is 6. Indirect proportions. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? Okay. Not sure. All the newbies. I should tell about my classes. Forgot it. So this is the timetable for the class. Live class, you have to come to Sunday 1:30. If you miss the live class, you can come to the repeat class Monday 6:30. If you miss the repeat class, well, you can watch all anytime. Class recordings anytime in Ishara Madushan.lk, my website. Right? We will send a video regarding after you pay the class fee. We will send a video how to use our website. Right? And each and every month we are sending tudes, papers, and study materials that is regarding for the particular month free of charge. Right? Our class fee is 2,000 rupees. For the class fee, we are sending learning materials for the particular month to your home each and every month. හරි. එතකොට මේ වෙබ් එකේ ඔයාලට ගොඩක් features තියෙනවා, recordings බලන්න පුළුවන්, ඔය ගොඩක් වැඩ තියෙනවා. හරි. ඔක්කොම දැන් බුරු ටිකේ ඉන්නේ. හරි. අහගන්නකෝ. හරි. So for the class fee of 2,000 rupees, හරි. You are getting your tute and the papers, whatever the learning material is, to your home free of charge. So you can see නිකන් ඔය කොල කැලේ වන්නේ හරිද? කරන දේ quality ට කරනවා හරි. quality ට මේවනවා ළමයින්ට tute එක. හරි. මම මේ දිමයි කොල වල ගහලා cheap වලනේ අපි ගාව. ඒක හැම මාසෙම නොමිලේ tute එක ගෙදරට එනවා. class fee එක 2000යි. live class එකේ ප්‍රශ්න අසමින් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. බැරුණොත් repeat වෙන්න පුළුවන්. repeat බැරුණොත් web එකෙන් recording බලන්න පුළුවන්. කැමති නම් එන්න. වෙන කවුරු හරි සාගෙනෙක් හොඳ කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් ඔයාලා කැමති එකට යන්න. No issues. Okay. No banners in our classes. No hurtals. mainly focusing on the subject. And I'm giving some instructions to make your life like do studies hard and right. Not banners, no banner, no huradals, mainly focusing on the conceptual teaching for you to learn. Okay. If two triangles are coincide, they are congruent. If you want to come to our classes, what is the procedure? Procedure is make sure to join with this WhatsApp community group that I'm posting right now in the chat. We will be informing you how to pay the class fee. There are so many ways that you can pay the class fee. And you have to send the receipt or the screenshot or whatever it is to the particular class number. අපි ඔක්කොම එවනවා. ඔබට join වුණා නම් හරි. ඒකට අපි ඔක්කොම විස්තරය දාමු. කොහොමද එන්නේ කියලා. දැන් පුතේ, what do you mean by congruent triangle එකක් ගත්තාම පුතේ components කියනවා components 6ක් තියෙනවා. මොකද sides 3ක් තියෙනවා, interior angles 3ක් තියෙනවා. All 6 components. If the two triangles are congruent, make a 6 components අරක 6 components එක equal වෙනවා. ඒ component කියන එක පොඩ්ඩක් එහාට මෙහාටලා තමයි congruent කියලා හැදලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි. Congruency, if the triangles are congruent, ඒ කියන්නේ මෙයාට හරියටම සමාන ත්‍රිකෝණයක් තමයි congruent නම් එහා පැත්තේ ඉන්නේ. ඒ දෙන coincide වෙනවා එකට තිබ්බා. So this is correct. If two sides of an included angle of a triangle is equal to the හරි. දැන් triangle එකක් තියෙනවා. Two sides equal. If two sides of and the included angle make it sides දෙකේ included angle එක මේකනේ. Equal to the two sides of other and another angle included angle එක නෙවෙයි වෙන angle එකකට equal නම් ඒ දෙන congruent වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? කියන්නේ included angle එකම සමාන වෙන්නේ. Two sides and and the included angle should be equal. So this is wrong. This is wrong, right? Put wrong. This is wrong. Let's go to the 19th question. Find the area of the sector given in the figure. පුතේ sector එක area එක හොයන විදිහ ගැන කතා කරොත් derivation එක කතා කරොත් so you already know what do you mean by a sector of a circle, two radii and one arc length එකක් තියෙන එකක්. This is the angle of the center. If this theta is 360, circle forms. So what is the area of a circle? 5r squared. So how much it is for theta? මේක පොඩ මාරු කරලා ලියුවොත් theta over 360 into 5r squared ඔන්න equation එක. So I can get what is the angle? 45. Then මේ equation එක ලියනවා substitute කරනවා. 5r squared කපනවා කපනවා 45 8 නේ. මෙතන r square මෙතන 14 නේ. Sorry. All is well. Chutto, all is well. From the chat. Hard. Okay, turn off the show. According to the information given in the figure, find the magnitude of BAC. What හිතන්න ඕති. මේ බලන්න. මෙයා 30 මෙයා 40. මම මේ angle එක m කිව්වොත් m plus 30 plus 40 is 180. 30 plus 40 means 70. If I take 70 to other side, m is 110. You already know exterior. Make exterior angle එකක් මේ triangle එකේ. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So BAC plus 30 is equal to 110. I can take 30 to this side. On the chat, can you understand? On the chat. Take a screenshot. Screenshot ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. YouTube එකේ මේක stream වෙනවා මේ වෙලාවේ. ඔන්න එහාට මෙහාට කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. මම නිකන් ඔය නිකන් දැම්මයි. පස්සේ කට්ටිය search කරලා දී. When observing from A, angle of depression, angle of elevation. Let me teach you. If your eye is this is your eye level. If you look something above your eye level, this is your line of sight. So this is the eye level. If you look something upper than your eye level, so this is the line of sight now. For this angle, we call it as angle of elevation. If you look upon something lower than your eye level, so this is the line of sight. So the angle between the eye level and the line of sight, in such situations, we call it as angle of depression. Angle of depression. So there you can understand someone is looking from A, right? Observing from A. So the eye level of A is this. Line of sight of A is this. So the angle between this and this is this, no? So this is the angle of depression. If you look something down, right? So here it is 40. Turn on the chat. Can you understand right now? Yeah. Okay. Turn off the chat. Nada. AB is a triangular shaped land. Lamp post is needed to be fixed on BC, equidistant from AB and AC. Mark the location of the D. පුතේ හොඳට අහගන්න. Locus වල තියෙන්නේ just only 4 cases. ඔය 4 cases දන්නවනම් ඕන මම්බුවක් හදන්න පුළුවන්. 4 cases හරි. What is the locus of a point which is equidistant for a fixed point? Fixed point එකකට equidistance වෙන point එකක locus එක වෙන්නේ distance එක radius එක වෙච්ච fixed point එක center එක වෙච්ච circle එක. What is the locus of a point which is equidistant for two fixed points? Perpendicular bisector of the line joining the two fixed points. Perpendicular bisector. Line එකකට what is the locus of a point which is equidistant for a line? Line එකකට equidistance වෙන. හරි. ඒ distance එක උඩින් සහ යටින් මේ line එකට parallel line දෙක තමයි පුතේ locus එක වෙන්නේ. Other thing is unparallel lines දෙකකට equidistance වන point එකක locus එක වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ කෝණේ angle bisector එක. Here you can understand මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ දැන් මේ lamp post එක මොන කොහෙද හදන්න ඕනේ? It should be equidistant to AC and AB. එහෙනම් මේ angle bisector එක ගන්න ඕනේ. How to take the angle bisector? Draw an arc like this. Take the needle to this point. Take a preferred distance and draw an arc. Don't change the compass and draw an arc. So this is the angle bisector. ඒ angle bisector එක මත ඉන්න ඕනම ලක්ෂයක ඉඳලා AC ට AB ට equidistance. මේක ඒ BC වල ඉන්නත් ඕන. මෙයා මත ඉන්නත් ඕන. එහෙනම් මේක තමයි point එක වෙන්න ඕන. Turn on the chat. Can you understand, Shruti? After, unparalleled lines දෙකකට equidistance locus එක වෙන්නේ මේ angle එකේ angle bisector එක. ඒක construct කරගන්න දන්නේ නැද්ද? මෙහෙම යන්න මෙතනින් තියලා කැම. ආයෙ බලන්නනේ. YouTube එකේ ගිහලා බලන්න. එකම දේනේ කියන්න වෙන්නේ ආපහු. Let's see. A ladder is leaned to a wall as shown in the figure. You have to when you make a distance, make a length. So here it is a right angle triangle. So I can come up with the Pythagoras theorem. I can come up with the Pythagoras theorem. What Pythagoras says in a right angular triangle, the square of the hypotenuse can 90 degree ඉස්සරහින් ඉන්න side එක. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other sides. 25. 25 means 5 squared. So x squared is 5 squared. So x is square root of 5 squared. That means 5 not centimeters, meters, right? Easy question. According to the information given in the figure, find the gradient of the AB straight line. So general equation for a straight line is y equal mx plus c. M is the gradient. C is the intercept. How to find the gradient if the 2 points of a line is known? If we know the 2 points of a straight line, I can find the gradient, Hari. Difference of the y coordinates over difference of the x coordinate. If I take this as x1, this as y1, this as x2 and this as y2, මෙහෙම ගන්නත් පුළුවන් නැත්නම් y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2 කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. අර බලන්න. So m is equal 4 minus 2 over 2 minus 0 කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. m is 1. එහෙම නැත්නම් 2 minus 4 0 minus 2 කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. minus 2 minus 2 minus divided by minus plus 2 divided by 2 1. Gradient එක විතරයි අහන්නේ. මේක intercept එක මොකද්ද? 2. What do you mean by the intercept? Y coordinate of the point that the straight line intersect the y axis. හරි බලන්න. අපෙන් AB length එක අහනවා. මේ straight lines. This is a transverse line නේ. මේ parallel lines. Transverse line. So if it is 35, this angle is 35 because alternative angles. හරි. දැන් ඔයාලට ABC ගන්න පුළුවන්? නෑ, sorry. 35. දැන් මේ angle එක මොකද්ද පුතේ? If I take this angle as x plus 35 plus 110 is 180. So x plus 145 is 180. Here minus 145. So it is 35. So මේ angle එක 35. මේ angle දෙක equal නම් මේ side එකයි equal. So AB should be equal to AC. Why? ABC angle equal to ACB. Both are 35. හරි. So AC කියන්නේ දැන් මේ දෙන්න සමානයිනේ පුතේ. මෙයා 6 නම් මෙයා 6. 6 plus 6 12. Turn on the chat. Can you understand this? Now done. So tell me, Budhe, turn on the chat. So how is our paper discussion class today? I'm asking from the newbies, how is the class? How do you feel about the class? We shall discuss the second part next week. I will do it. Not now, within 3:17. Marking scheme එක වෙනවා. Yeah, 6 plus 6 නේ අර්ග දෙන්න. Okay, so if you are willing to come to our classes for the newbies, you can continue to come to our classes from here onwards. next week එකේ ඉතුරු ටික complete කරමු මේ discuss කරමු අපි. අල හැමෝම වතුර කෝප්පයක භාගයක් පිරුණාම හැම වෙලේම මිනිස්සු කියන්නේ ඉතුරු මේ භාගයක් පිරලා නැහනේ. භාගයක් පිරලා නැහනේ කියලා. භාගයක් පිරලා තියෙනවනේ කියලා හිතන්නේ නැහැ. එතන මම කියන එක. වතුර කෝප්පයක 4න් 3ක් මොකක් හරි පොඩ්ඩක් අඩුවෙන් පිරුණොත් එහෙම නැති එක ගැන තමයි කියන්නේ. තියෙන එක ගැන කියන්නේ. හරි. Okay, Buddha. See you on the next video.